Hi and welcome. So I'd like to talk about something, and that is the quieter part of us, the part that is often overshadowed by expectations, by noise, and the constant sense of that we should be doing more and we should be coping better. You know what I'm talking about. I am sure you do. So many of us move through our days carrying invisible pressure, okay? Pressure that is not seen by other people, pressure to improve, to stay positive all the time, to keep up all the time, to be resilient in ways that are actually visible and measurable to other people. And when we live with ongoing pain, with fatigue or fluctuating capacity, that pressure can quietly turn into self-judgment. We judge ourselves so much. And that's not because we're actually doing anything wrong, okay? We're not doing anything wrong. It's because the world often rewards pushing past limits rather than actually respecting the limits that our body is actually giving us. So if you're feeling tired before the month has even really begun, just know that there's nothing unusual about that, okay? There's nothing concerning about that neither. So as well, if motivation feels inconsistent or clarity feels really foggy, that is not personal failure. I want you to know that you are not failing. It's a natural response to living in a body and a nervous system that has had to work hard probably for most of you for a very long time. Now there is a difference between growth and strain, okay? So growth has room to breathe, okay? There is lots of space. There's space around you. You can breathe. You can relax. And strain feels like holding yourself together all the time. We know what that feels like being in a box you can't get out. Now, many people assume that mindset work is all about changing the way we think and staying positive all the time. But mindset work often just means simply allowing your experience to actually be what it is without actually layering guilt or urgency even on top of it, okay? You do not need to be more disciplined to be worthy of care, to be worthy of compassion, of love, of understanding. You do not need to feel hopeful every single day for your life to actually still be meaningful. You don't need to. You do not need to justify your pace to anyone. You do not need to justify it. So I'm not asking you to transform yourself, okay? I'm offering permission to stop measuring yourself against versions of life that do not take my reality into account. Some days you may feel really steady. Some of us do. And some days we may feel really frustrated, okay? So some days we may even feel both. We may feel steady and frustrated, both at the same time. But those states, actually, they don't need correcting, okay? They do not need correcting. There's strength in noticing when your system needs gentleness rather than motivation. There is wisdom in choosing sustainability over urgency, even when that choice goes unnoticed by others. Doesn't matter what other people think. If you take anything from this reflection, anything at all, let it be this sense of release from constant self-monitoring. You're not a project to be managed. You're not a project. You are a person navigating complexity with the resources you actually have available right now, okay? Nothing needs to be solved in this moment. Nothing at all. Nothing needs to be forced into clarity. Just allow yourself to exist within your own capacity without apologizing. You do not have to apologize for who you are. I am sure you are amazing. And you know what? That's not giving up neither. That's actually listening, okay? You are listening. And listening is actually where the real change begins. Have a great month ahead. Thank you for listening.